Hi, welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
Hi yourself, Mr. Man. Mr. Announcer Man. Yes, everybody's here. Everybody's happy. We've got Jodi and Mr. Todd. Mr. Todd coming in on the technical TV videos, all of that. Star of JTmedia.biz. He's the star of that show.
Oh, I didn't know I had a show. Okay.
JTmedias.biz. And our elite premier sponsor of TJ and Jodi's house, Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Thank y'all, Sweet Dreams. Thank y'all so much for everything you do for us. And not just you, Katie, and you, Greg/Craig. Each and every one of y'all up there. Thank y'all for what y'all do for us. What's the lady's name? The young lady that lives in our old house, Jodi. Her parents live in our old house, and she sells the furnitures and stuff up there. Riley. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, was she little kid when they bought our house? That one house. She would have had to have been. She's only 20 something now, right? Yeah. 21 or so.
Yeah.
But she's very knowledgeable up there at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, as are they all. You know, so if you're looking for furniture for your bedroom, then it's not just mattresses and box springs and frames and that sort of thing. We're talking about beautiful bedroom furniture, and they have the design team up there that knows, you know, how to put things together and what's in style and what isn't in style. I mean, it's a tough team. They need to be wearing jerseys in there, the design team jerseys. That's what they should be wearing.
Maybe you gave him an idea.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know though if Katie and Greg are in there very much because they pride themselves on how many parties they throw or go to.
No, they said they like to party.
They like to party.
Yeah.
Okay.
They like to party.
Okay. So if you need living room furniture too, you can get that. Those chairs that recline and they also cline. They both recline and regular cline.
Okay.
They can do that automatically with the push of a button. Those are the fancy ones.
Yeah, when do yours come in, Mr. Todd?
She said a couple weeks out, so not
From
until
what?
we're ready for the.
Couple weeks out from what?
I mean, no, they're not going to be here until by the time we move in July.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But then you got your regular manual things like ours, like our old cheap furniture. It's just I have to put so much energy into lowering it and then reclining it.
What happened?
I bet you that was those chairs that were. Yeah, those chairs probably slid all the way down to the floor. They're okay. I thought at first that was some thunder going on. I was like, whoa, where is this storm coming from?
I didn't know what it was.
So you want the best furniture, you want the great design team to help you with it, and you want people that you're really going to like in the delivery service that's second to none, covering the entire Charlotte area, then it's Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Go to acetj.com/mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Are you tired today, Jodi? We had a busy weekend.
I am tired.
Did we do anything Friday? We didn't, did we?
We had our own festivities.
Oh, that's right. So we had a
Lainey,
Cinco de Mayo for Lainey, our daughter, and Jodi and me.
Yeah.
And then my little friend Jenny came over because her night got messed up because of her handsome husband Michael having a bout of food poisoning that he got from a gas station burrito. Ugh. Now, normally we go, are you sure it's the gas station burrito that made him diarrhea all over the day? And
2 days.
Yeah, and so we know that it was that because another one of his coworkers, immediately after they ate their gas station burritos, started throwing up and showing signs of that being food poisoning and all.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it happened. I never got the full story. Was it one of those microwave burritos that you tear open the end of the plastic thing and you put it in the microwave, or was it real burritos that were cooked at a gas station?
I don't know, because he doesn't know, because the guy that got violently sick, he's the one that brought him the burrito. So he doesn't know.
Well, surely if it were one of those that you put in the microwave that you get at a gas station, it would have still been in the wrapper thing.
It's not that.
Huh?
I guarantee you it's
No, I think it was
out.
something cooked at the gas station.
First of all, just saying that makes me want to be sick.
What, a gas station
Gas
burrito?
station burrito.
Oh. I bet some of them are good.
Oh, gosh.
Really good. Well, I mean, that you can get in some places is coming from a gas station / diner
I
kind
don't
of place.
think that I've ever had that type of food from Louisiana in a gas station.
You've never had, oh, you mean Mexican food? You
Any
never had
food
Mexican
like that.
You've never gone into a little general store gas station and gotten fried chicken or
no.
hush puppies
No.
or catfish or
No.
anything? Well, you're missing out.
No, I'm not.
You missed out on a lot.
I just can't.
Oh. The absolute best red beans and rice I've ever had in my life came from one of those little gas station / diner places.
I'm sure.
to-go
I mean, I'm
places.
sure. I just can't do it.
Wow. Their fried chicken is usually good.
Yeah, I love fried
But I can't recall those seeing
a burrito.
Mexican
But it was Cinco
food.
de Mayo, so
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
it was
they
a
were doing-
special thing they did that day.
And didn't he say it came from 7-Eleven?
Uh-huh.
Well, then now I'm thinking it must have come from out of the freezer.
Nope. I think that stuff was laid up there.
Do you think
I know
maybe
why.
somebody cooked those somewhere else and then took them up to the 7-Eleven to sell them?
I don't know.
Like Miss Gertie Mae used to bring plate lunches to the mill where I worked and sell them out of the trunk of her car.
No, trunk of her car.
Yeah. She'd pull up out there at the mill at lunchtime and she'd have all these plate lunches made
Plate lunch. That's so funny to me.
in those styrofoam containers.
Uh-huh.
And, some days she'd have chitlins and beef tips someday, all that.
But Michael didn't really eat Saturday except peanuts, right?
Yeah, and back up. So Michael was down; he couldn't go anywhere. And Jenny, my little friend Jenny, is the type that has to constantly be on the move, doing something. There has to be something in her face entertaining her at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So, the idea of his being upstairs in the guest room with the turlet all night, and her just being downstairs in the house to find entertainment on her own, to be in solitude, she could not even bear the thought of that.
She even said, I'm not one to sit and watch TV by myself.
Yeah. So, since the other plans got canceled and all that they were going to do, she called us and said, I'm coming out there because I'm effing bored or something. So she drove out to our house. The first thing I said was, well, who's going to drive her home? You know, who's going to drive you home tonight? Because she doesn't drive after dark. Because
She's 90.
she likes to get in, as my grandfather in Jonesboro, Louisiana would say, she likes to get in them beers. And I was just saying last week that I've never known of her in the 5 years that we've known them for her to drive after dark, because
sure
she's
did.
always had too many gotten in them beers.
Yeah.
So she came out to our house, and it was weird to see her drive off at night by herself.
It was.
And I'm standing in the kitchen, and we were talking, well, when is she coming? And I said, she's not coming. There's no way she's going to come out here this late and then have to drive herself home and all of that stuff. She probably, found something better to do. And about that time I hear, doo-doo, the door opened. And there she is.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure we were great entertainment for her.
I feel like such a loser, Cinco de Mayo, and she's not able to drink.
Yeah.
So then, Saturday, we didn't know whether he was going to get to go to Small Town Adventure. Because first we had Ace and Amanda's baby shower, couples baby shower that we were supposed to go to. I don't even know why I have to say couples baby shower.
You don't.
People should know that if I went, then it had to have been a couples shower. So Michael was really looking forward to that because he wanted a drink that was poured upside down by someone hanging, on a big, what would you call it? A big
Ring.
hoop, big ring. But he was still loose, so to speak.
Yeah.
So he said, let me eat a little something, get up and around, and after y'all get back from the shower, then I'll be able to determine whether or not I can go, to Kannapolis on the Small Town Adventure. And he is such a good fella. I mean, he went, and all the while he's still having these conditions, these symptoms. But he didn't complain. He didn't,
He pushed
a lot
through.
of times you wouldn't even know where he was.
Nope. Poor thing.
Say, where have you been? Oh, I'm in the bathroom.
Well,
and he's so sweet about it.
Because see, we had talked about getting an Uber, and he said, well, something about, we're going to go ahead and get an Uber, and Jenny goes, no, because if we get an Uber and we get over there and you're sick, what are we going to do? So she said, let's just drive, and then if you get sick, you can leave, and the three of us will Uber. She's not going to leave.
No, there's no way. And when she told Jodi that he had food poisoning, the first thing she said was, we may be down one for tomorrow.
Yeah, down one.
Because she wasn't going to miss it.
And it was fun.
But, I mean, that just shows how sweet he is. Now, he didn't complain one time.
Not once. And his stomach was going, I mean, I heard it all day.
Yeah.
Thing.
And then we're eating and drinking beer and
Eating hot dogs.
yeah.
So good.
And Jenny would eat, like she said, no, I'm going to eat half of this, and then I eat half of this hot dog, half of the burger, and then you can have the other half. And then I was like, okay, whatever. So it's on the row. I'm on the right, then Michael, then Jenny, then Jodi. So Jenny would eat half of a hot dog and hand it to Michael to hand to me. Eat half a cheeseburger, hand it to Michael to hand to me.
Gosh,
So he's
so weird.
sitting there all
cool.
sickly and, just like his stomach probably doesn't even want to watch us eat it. And she's just making him look at it and pass it to me. Ugh. Bad business.
Bad business.
But we had a good time. And
You threw out the first pitch.
yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute because it's not my most shining moment. I can
Okay.
tell you
Oh,
that.
hang on.
Oh,
What, you not ready to go to the break, Ty?
Yeah, I am now.
Okay, what were you doing?
I was
What were you
Shopping.
looking at?
nothing.
Trying to buy you some tight pants?
Yeah.
TJ and Jodi's house. and Jody's house.
All right, y'all. What?
I was
like, "Smile, Jody." And she was just like,
I was thinking. I was thinking how cold I am.
Do you want me to go bump that
It
down?
would be kind of you.
Okay. Yeah, we got a new unit in here. We got a big old unit put in here, and as soon as it kicks on, it gets cold.
I mean, it is. You could hang
Hold on.
meat in
You
this
could have told me
place.
that during the break.
Well, I said I was freezing, and you just look at me. I mean, it was cold. I'm cold. I can't concentrate. I can't.
Yeah. Can't concentrate on all that calculus you're doing over there.
Right.
All right, so there is a minor league baseball team near where we live. It's called the Kannapolis Cannonballers. And this past weekend was a huge weekend for them because they had a festival, a barbecue festival that they have every year called Jiggy with the Piggy. Special uniforms for the game. Well, actually, all the games because they played a series and it was all through the weekend. Where they changed the name of the team to the Kannapolis Qs. And so they wanted a small town adventure to be done in Kannapolis, which is it's a really cool little area that they've built up recently in the downtown by the Atrium Ballpark.
Yeah.
Atrium Health Ballpark. It's a brand new ballpark. I think this is their third season there. And so the little restaurants and bars and stuff around there are really cool. And they said, well, do you think, they were talking to Melissa, our sales manager, do you think TJ would be interested in throwing out the ceremonial first pitch? I was like, sure, whatever. But I haven't thrown a ball in so long, since my son was little and coaching his little league team. So I went next door Thursday and I knocked on the door. I said, can Mason come out and play? That's our neighbor, and he's 12. And he came through it with me, and I did okay, it was all right. But then I got up there Saturday, and they had assembled a kids choir behind home plate up against the backstop.
"What?"
So
Oh no, you're worried.
I said, man, I really hope that I don't hit one of those kids in the head or anything. And she, the really nice woman from the Cannonballers team, the promotions person, she said, oh yeah. And then she looked and she said, we needed to get them to move. And I didn't want to disrupt I said, no, it's fine. I won't throw it hard enough. If it does hit them, it won't hurt them. So I didn't throw it as hard as I should have thrown it because I didn't want to hit them, and I didn't want, because everything's scheduled, we got to do this at this time, this at this time, and all that. And so I didn't throw it very hard, and I threw it kind of, would have been inside on a right-handed batter, and it skipped before it got there. It wasn't the worst first
I didn't
pitch.
even think about that, but those little kids were right there.
They were right behind the catcher.
Oh God, they should have slid them over.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go to any trouble or anything, so I just,
It was you did just fine.
it was fine. I mean, I wasn't completely embarrassed by it, but I could have done a lot better. So there's that.
There was that.
Mm-hmm.
I am dying now to go see those Savannah bananas. And they're sold out. They're coming. They're
Yeah.
gonna be at Kannapolis 2 nights, and they're sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets
Yeah,
are
and
expensive.
They're an entertainment group that it's basically, from what I can tell, and Todd, you're more of a fan and all, but it seems.
No, it's not me.
It's Carrie.
Carrie.
Carrie, your secret wife.
My secret wife, God almighty.
Well, they appear to be kind of the same concept as the Harlem Globetrotters, where they're really good baseball players. Like the Globetrotters are good basketball players. but they do tricks and they do
dance.
sketches and they do funny things while they're playing the game. And
They dance a lot.
Yeah, and you and Carrie, it's the
I
eye
love
candy.
it.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, you lie, because you and Cody were talking about it at the restaurant.
are they handsome fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see their videos
It's like
pop up
Chippendales
when
meets baseball.
they go viral.
but I like
and
their
stuff.
dancing and stuff.
Because they seem to be good ball players.
Yeah,
You know.
and dancing and stripping.
And they
Oh, I didn't see any stripping.
Well, they like rip their shirts off sometimes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But-
I don't.
and they
I
play
swear I
the-
don't like that. That's cheesy.
and they play the same team every time, right? So like the Harlem Globetrotters play the Washington Generals or
No,
whatever.
I
it
thought
is.
they played the local team. They come
do.
out-
Oh, they do?
The local team agrees to go along with it.
Oh, so they would play the Cannonballers.
Somebody sent me a video. Melissa sent me a thing that they were doing. It was a few weekends ago, and the umpire got in it too and was dancing.
wow.
Oh my gosh, it was hysterical. I loved
Yeah.
it. I loved
And like
it.
they catch, like the outfielders will do backflips when they catch the fly
Yeah.
balls.
I would be so entertained.
So is that something that the whole family goes to?
Yeah,
yeah.
Even though they're out there gyrating
They were
and
even like talking to the kids,
stripping their shirts
They're not
off. and everything?
gyrating and all that.
Todd sound like
Sometimes they'll,
he
like, rip
said
their sleeves off and like they're just
he said Chippendales meets
because they're good
baseball
looking. They're
or something.
good. They don't
What are
hire
Chippen-
ugly guys.
What are Chippendales known for?
Stripping.
Shaking
Okay,
their
maybe that was a
shake-
bad comparison.
Chippendales are known for
They're just doing
you know,
entertainment, and the videos I saw,
Shaking
they're
their
interacting with
fangs.
the kids, like high fiving
Mm-hmm.
the kids, or giving a little girl a little flower or whatever. They're cute.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Anyway, I want
it's
to
moot.
go.
The point is
then.
moot because they're sold out.
Both nights
Yeah.
Oh, they're here both. They're here 2 nights
in the
Casper?
week, Tuesday and Wednesday.
and then they go up to Durham.
Yeah. We're not going to Durham. I don't know if we'd make it out alive.
They're going to Nashville.
They're going to Asheville.
Nashville.
That Durham's a rough place. I seen on the
Oh my God, you think everywhere's a
statistics.
rough place?
I seen on the crime statistics. It's bad now. It's real bad.
So anyway, fun.
Just something else to add to Jody's list of disappointments, Todd.
Oh, I'll go
Can't go
eventually.
see the banana splits or whatever they're called.
Maybe it'll work
What are
out. I
they
can go
called?
to Nashville.
Is that it? The banana splits?
Savannah bananas.
Oh, okay. Because there was something called the banana splits. That was
Savannah
It was
Bananas.
a cartoon or something, I guess. The Savannah Bananas. Oh, and I get that too. I guess that's some sort of a penis reference, right?
Oh my gosh. It means they're like bananas. Dee-dee-dee. That's what they mean.
Oh, like bonkers.
Yeah, like
Oh,
silly kid.
Not like bananas in a hammock.
No freak.
Not like that.
No.
I bet you some of it is
I was
that.
about to say. I think it's a little bit.
Y'all, no, y'all are making it worse than it is.
I've only seen clips of them 5 seconds or so at a time as they're, they've gone viral or whatever.
And then one guy came up to bat and he was doing like twirling his bat like a baton. It was crazy.
Yeah.
No, I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
You would love it also because it's baseball.
Yeah,
You just love baseball.
I
don't
do
you?
love baseball. It's my
And-
favorite
and
sport.
you don't like softball as much, like the college softball as much as baseball, do you?
I like baseball the best.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I can understand it
Yeah.
and it goes slowly. I like football and basketball, but it's just a lot.
I think you like watching basketball more than you do football.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I don't love football because I don't really understand it.
Yeah, you got to be, I don't know, at least a little bit intelligent.
Well,
to
I'm not. I'm so
understand
dumb.
football.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's good though. That you,
But I do love
you
baseball.
don't ask a bunch of questions and stuff like that.
I love watching little kids play baseball too.
But I would rather be around a woman that doesn't know the rules at all, that asks questions, than a woman who knows the rules but has to make sure that everybody knows that she knows the rules. You know what I mean? Jumping up in front of the TV and
Yeah.
being the loudest one because she's got something to prove, that sort of thing. I don't like that.
I don't really even ask questions because I don't even understand it. So
Enough to ask the question. You know enough
what a
about
touchdown
football,
is.
but you know enough
I know what
to
an interception is.
You know enough to know when something good or bad has happened.
Right.
That's all you got to
I
know.
kind of follow the crowd.
Oh, really?
Oh, yay! Yeah. People are cheering.
Yeah. So none of the
I know a
technical
field goal.
stuff. None of the technical stuff that I say during a game or whatever, and you go, that you don't know.
Well, when they throw the flag,
Yeah.
I'm always like, I don't know what they did. That was so bad. Yeah.
I don't know what they did that was so bad,
But they got a flag
evidently,
thrown.
Yeah.
And then when they go review it,
Yeah.
and then y'all be yelling, they need to review that. I'm like, review what?
They have that in baseball now too. The review.
Well, I would understand it in baseball.
You would.
I think.
Like if they called a runner safe at first base, but it was a close play, and they said we're going to review it, then
Yeah.
you know they're just looking to see if he was safe.
Safe
or
or
not.
out.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same in football.
No, it's not.
There are just a lot more things to review in football.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
And there's too many people to watch because everybody's moving at the same time. Mm-hmm. See, baseball, everybody's kind of sitting, one person's going.
You need to teach one of those clinics, Joe.
I know I do.
More from TJ and Jody's house next. Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
Okay. Is that coming down fast enough? There it is. Go. It's gone. It's gone. Wait, I need to leave that up. All right. Live on the YouTubes, and well, by the time you hear that, it'll be too late. Because, I mean, where else would you be hearing it right now if you weren't on the YouTubes?
Sure.
Right? Because that's the only place that's live.
Right. Right.
And Jodi asked me last night, do I have to come in for that podcast tomorrow? Not really.
Here I sit.
Not really.
Fun times.
Uh-huh.
Fun times.
So people love now to come up and when they see us together and start acting like that they don't even know who I am or
They
you know all of that.
I know.
They think that's fun.
I think it's funny.
Now, we met a very nice couple the other day at the ballpark, and his wife dared him to come up and start talking to us and pretend like he didn't know who I was, and he was there just talking to Jodi. But he gave it up too fast. You know, he was like, "No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding."
I know.
They were really sweet.
I think he said something about, "Where did I find you?"
Uh-huh.
Like he just walked up and said, "Where did you find him?" I said, "Off the streets."
Damn right. The mean streets. Mm-hmm. I'm from the concrete jungle. Mm-hmm. Winfield, Louisiana.
Yep.
Population about, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 people. I don't know what it is now that I left.
What, the town?
Yeah. I'm thinking that people probably left when I did. So we got this town's no good now. Mm-hmm. I got to get up out of here.
I bet.
And that was only 30-something years ago. Mm-hmm. Are we finna be, in October, we're fixing to be married 29 years?
Yep.
Ugh.
29 years.
And so Sunday is Mother's Day, right? You don't know what your children are doing for you? That boy one just came home from college.
Ooh, he got home just in time yesterday before the storm hit.
Yeah.
Unloaded the truck. I have it organized so that I know where everything is when it's time to move again.
And he came in, he's been, college all semester, finished his last final Saturday, had to wait on the RA to get back Sunday to do the final check of his room so he could leave. And he comes straight home and starts rearranging the furniture upstairs, moving his desk out of his room, and
he moved a console.
Yeah, a big entertainment center type piece of furniture out of his room.
Got sliders under, like the furniture sliders. He put that under, slid it.
So he could get his desk out of his little game playing room and put it in the bedroom. And then move that piece. I mean, it's just like he had that on his mind, and it didn't matter what had to happen. He was going to do it.
Yeah, he's like me.
But
he really is.
But it was, he just got home. He couldn't even take a break before he had to start doing that because he had it on his mind.
And we went up Wednesday and got all of his big stuff, and so we had his big couch. Futon thing that goes flat in the bed. It was heavy.
Yeah.
We had to get it upstairs. It's in the it's basically he's got his own little apartment area up there. Mm-hmm. He'd probably move that refrigerator from his dorm into his room if I'd let him.
Sure.
You never see him.
Nope.
He's not gonna use that little room for gaming anymore. What's that?
Yeah. What's he going to use it for? Not just to store that piece of furniture?
That piece of furniture sitting there. He said it gets too hot and it's too sunny. I can't hardly see my screen.
We should use that as your studio at home. If he's not going to use it.
No.
It's tiny.
It's too small. It's too small, and
it's bright.
But he could put blackout curtains on that.
No, ma'am. No.
Well, and I don't blame him. Then I wouldn't want to sit in that.
I know you
thing.
don't.
I know because it is hot. The sun comes right in there.
Okay, well,
he can sit up there at night.
Yeah. So today he's got to go all through his clothes. Laney counted last night and made a video because he works at little friend Jenny's gym, and when he's home, he had from hoodies to shirts 24 jet pieces of clothing.
And I don't have one.
Yeah, all jet.
All jet.
Some of it Durst.
All jet.
Durst is their parent company.
All jet.
That's what I'm wearing today.
All jet.
How many?
24.
24. Mostly hoodies, though?
Nope. Only about
Half and
3
half?
hoodies, a million T-shirts. Several of them had staff on the back.
Yeah.
Because, he's like, I don't have any shirts. And then I go in there and I'm like, yeah, you do. So then Laney videoed 24.
I don't think I have any clothing anymore that doesn't have a logo on it. Some kind of a
You
writing.
do, because I buy it without a logo
Yeah.
and bring it to you. Right.
I wear merch, nothing but merch. We're a merch family.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. What's that shirt say you wear?
Nothing.
Yes, it does.
It's a kettlebell.
Mm-hmm. For what?
Zaya
Sportswear stuff. So that's a logo. Mm-hmm. That's merch. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna start getting merch sponsors since we got so many people watching us on YouTube. So I can wear a T-shirt that says somebody's business on it.
How many people do watch us?
Oh,
no kidding.
Maybe 7 in a week's time.
Why do we do this?
Well, we have to do it anyway because people do listen to the audio part of it. But it's the video thing that people aren't really sitting around
So could we just do the audio from our home?
No. Well, maybe once I get my little thing set up for my conservative show or whatever.
Y'all could also film it at home once we get that little studio set up today.
I don't want to film it.
No, we'd have to sit on the same side of the desk together and all that.
And y'all would just sit there and talk.
Yeah, we're not going to do all that.
That's so weird.
Mm-hmm. But no, I mean, I don't. Do you even know, Todd, in a week in between, like as it's up for a week, how many people look at it on video? I'm gonna guess about 7 to 17, maybe.
I'm gonna guess at the most.
Are we really
32.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't. It's too embarrassing, I think, to announce
Who cares?
the number on the
Who
thing.
cares?
But I'm
It's
just
not embarrassing.
guessing. Yeah, I mean,
Who cares? It is what it is.
but on the audio portion of it, a lot of people listen to that, where it's just us talking,
A lot.
and they don't have to look at you.
Like 34 versus 17.
Hang on.
No, I don't know. It's just
he's not gonna let me tell.
yeah, because it's embarrassing. You don't want to say
Who cares? It's not embarrassing.
who cares.
Yeah.
Somebody cares. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You had 375 last week, 417, 415, 500.
It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.